Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. The Cubbies continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19 next. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, sometimes you can really pitch well, and this guy certainly did in this last one. Double-digit strikeouts went deep in the game, but unfortunately took the loss in a start that he threw the ball really well. We'll see if he can repeat that performance, but maybe get a little bit different result in this one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason.
And right into the shift. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hayward gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now. This ball's in the air to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder to the track, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 34 tries. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. Popped him up. Suzuki moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Bounce towards the second baseman, and that's the second out. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, John Lester, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Line drive, base hit to right.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Chris Bryant swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to return. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Juan Soto is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Kipnis, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off towards short. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but From the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit. Zimmerman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Eric Thames. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Lester sets. Here it is on 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Thames absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters. Now meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. So now to the plate, Max Scherzer.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Eaton. He's there and records the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Thames is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. Now the pitch.
Leading up for the Nationals, the shortstop,
Turner, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
now batting.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. High in the air out to center field. Howe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
He pulls this one into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center after it is eaten. But he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Here's Javier Baez. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 1 pitch on its way. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Cubs strand 1. They're still out in front, 5. Striding in, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Kurt Suzuki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Lester's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starlin Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nats draw just. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now batting, catcher.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. A swing and a ground ball to third. Castro has it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a hard liner to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in now, Eric Thames, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. 0-1 the count. fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? As Drupal Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Right to Bryant. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nats draw. Austin Voth takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Ian Happ will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Another 0-2 home. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Eaton going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now here it comes.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Hayward rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. And here's Howie Kendrick.
Leading up for the Nationals.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Now back, first baseman.
Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Lester sets. Here comes the first pitch. Kurt Suzuki is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Lester will check in on first, but the runner's back easily. Here's Starlin Castro as he rips it on the ground to second. Kipnis is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. So far this year against Southpaws, Contreras brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wander Suero is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yan Gomes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 10, Yan Gomes.
In now, Ian Happ, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Suero is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Kendrick has it. And there are 2 away now. Ready now, Jason Kipnis. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
Into the box, John Lester. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
To the plate now, Jason Hayward. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to first, and they're able. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
The right fielder, Eric.
Now Lester's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Hayward is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Lester into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Hit to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nationals digging in. Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Bryant around first, heading for second. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Fouled off. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thames is there, 2 down. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Adam Eaton digging in next. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that's the first out.
Up next for Washington.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Running hard. He's digging for second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Chopped toward the second baseman. To second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Michael Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And they're runners at the corners now. And he popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Jason Kipnis will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and it's gone into the home bullpen. David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Popped him up. Turner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Will Harris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now in the box, Jason Hayward working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. The pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 23 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Last time through was a base hit. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line hard. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Alec Mills is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 30, Alec.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Mills, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
You froze him on the fastball there. Starlin Castro goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Eric Thames is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now here's the pitch.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And he falls behind 0-2. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
16-4 this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs bang out 10 home runs. John Lester earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 640.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. First offering on its way. To third. Bryant's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tommy Pham stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. 1 down. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. From the stretch. Fouled away. Baez breaks from first. Chopper to short. Reined in. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single. He's set and the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, and it's fouled away. That average way up there to start things out. 18 homers and 37 RBIs. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Myers going back, and it's gone into the bleachers. So it's a two-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day. So stepping in, Jason Kipnis. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And it's in time at first and finally at long. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Brian Dozier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher Wilson Contreras. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's 1 down now. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Padres nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in now for San Diego, Francisco Mejia. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting 9.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the third now, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs, too.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Tatis is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The batter, number 9.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Juan Lagares. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Out of play off to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lagares on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Hops this one up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and out of here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Brian Dozier at the plate. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Friars 2. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Hit in the air out to left field. Pham is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Myers is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Stepping in now, Juan Lagares. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Drew Pomeranz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Ian Happ. He was a double play victim last time around. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this will land foul. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Shea.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
Shortstop, Javier.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Baez.
Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last 8.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Into the basket, and it's gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, although the wind's blowing in right here, these guys are staying on the attack and driving balls out.
You know, one of the things, D-Row, it's psychologically, it always feels better if you're a pitcher to go ahead and attack the zone with the wind blowing in. If you can keep the ball in the big part of the ballpark, you feel like you have a fighting chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopper to short. Baez has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Will Myers. No hits to this point.
Myers.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Hit sharply on the ground. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle, he's got it. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis as he rips it on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Cubs. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Popped him up. Contreras has a play. One down. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Trent Grisham will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Trent Grisham.
And this will be fouled away. Grisham is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Juan Lagares.
0-1 the count. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. The throw will go to third. Oh, and the throw across the diamond is too late at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that. Craig Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. David Bodie is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Fly ball out to right field. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. Here comes the first pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
Now down.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Chris Bryant now.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 14 on the season as this lead got even wider. Jose Castillo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Fouled off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Manny Machado checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. High chopper over to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Will Myers is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. San Diego down to their final strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a look at ball one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there.
Around first, digging for two.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Behind 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with strike.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
15-5 is the final. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Quintana earns his 5th winner of the year. Dinelson Lamet allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball.